Excel Tutorial 3, pages 143 through 148. Before we get started on page 143, you need to read pages 140 through 142 very thoroughly so that you understand all the information in the textbook about using Excel functions and particularly exploring function syntax, okay, which is how we find your errors, what arguments are, and how they're used, okay? So make sure you read all of that and then read a little bit about the quick analysis tool. And when you get done with that, we're going to move to page 143 to calculate the total minutes spent on each exercise, step number 1. Select the range H22 through J44. So H22 through J44 right there. All right. Those contain the minutes spent on each exercise during each workout. The quick analysis tool right there, the little button shows up in the lower right corner of the selected range. Step number 2, click the quick analysis button. The keyboard command for that, by the way, is Control-Q. If you're familiar with Microsoft Word, look out because the keyboard commands in Excel are very different. As you know, if you're familiar with keyboard commands in Word, that does something very different. But in Excel, Control-Q displays your quick analysis tool. Click the Totals category. That displays the quick analysis tools for calculating totals. Point to the Sum button. Live Preview shows the results of the sum. Do you see it? Down there at the bottom, I can't show you with my mouse because it'll turn off. Go ahead and click Sum to enter the sum function for each cell in the selected range. Okay, and here's our totals down here. The results show that Daniel spent 278 minutes jogging, 245 minutes doing calisthenics, and 347 minutes doing strength exercises during the previous month's workout. The quick analysis tool automatically inserts the formulas containing the sum function at the bottom of the table. Ken wants you to move this information near the top of the worksheet where it can be viewed first. Step number 6. Select the range H45 through J45. And those are the totals we just put in. We're going to right-click and cut. Okay, select them, right-click, then left-click on Cut. Select cell G14. There's G, there's G14. Then right-click and paste. The formulas with the sum function show now the totals. Do you see them right there? Okay, go ahead and flip over to page 144. And as always, if you made any kind of a mistake, just pause the video, hit undo on your worksheet, and try it again. All right, on page 144, to calculate the average minutes spent per exercise, select the range H22 through J44. So H22 through J44. And click on your quick analysis button. Step number 2, click the totals category. And then click average to enter the average function with the range H45 to J45. Do you see it down here? To calculate the average minutes per exercise type, cut the formulas from the range H45 through J45 and paste them into G15. All right, G15 right there. Okay, Excel displays the average to the 8 decimal places, okay? So we obviously don't need 8 decimal places, so in step number 4, in the range G15 through I15, decrease the number of decimal places displayed to 1. There we go. Okay, on average, Daniel spent 16.4 minutes per session jogging, 14.4 minutes on calisthenics, and 20.4 minutes on strength exercises. To calculate the total workout times per session, in cell K21, Here's K, 21. I'm on 22. File tab one more, K21. Enter total minutes as the heading. And you notice it took on the formatting of these other headings, which is very nice. We don't have to mess with it. Select the range H22 through J44. Okay, H22 through J44. And then open your Quick Analysis tool. Click the Totals category. Now you have a scroll to the right on this one. Do you see it right there? Okay, we're going to right scroll. And you see if you want to go back, you have your left scroll. Okay, so we should be over here. All right. Click the Sum button for the column of Summary Statistics. Right there. All right, format K22 through K44 with the calculation style. So here, all the way down to here. So you see calculations right there. If you don't see it right there, hit that down pointing arrow and go to Data and Model and you'll find it. Let's reach up and hit Save right now. I've done quite a bit of work there. And move up to the top of page 145. In cell J13, there's J13, enter total minutes. Copy the formula in the range I14 to I15, I14 to I15, and then paste them into J14 to J15. So copy and paste. And if you still have your dancing ant selection around here, just press Escape. Okay. This calculates the sum and average of the total exercise minutes from all the workouts. Go ahead and take a look at figure 3-8 and make sure that your figures match. I'm checking mine really quick to make sure I am right on track, and I am. Go ahead and hit Save again. And we'll keep going. Read entering functions with the Insert Function dialog box. To calculate the median exercise time, select cell G16. Click the Insert Function button. Okay, your Insert Function button is right here. See it right there? Just click on it. It's right to the left of the formula bar. In the Search for a Function box, it says Search for a Function. Type middle value. And then click Go. Functions for finding a middle value appear in the Select a Function box. Okay, the second entry in the list, median, is the one you want to use. Okay, turn your textbook page to 146. Step number 4. In the Select Function box, see, Select a Function right here. In the Select Function box, click Median. Anytime you click on any function, it's going to give you an explanation down here, which is awesome. So if you don't know what this means right there, you can read it, and it tells you exactly what you're doing. All right. So we selected median. Go ahead and click OK. It's going to open up your functions arguments dialog box. They're discussing with you the number 1 box. Look right here, it says number 1, and this is the box right here. Okay, so that's the number 1 box. All right, step number 5. With the insertion point in the number 1 box, click the Collapse dialog box button right here. Okay, do you see that? It's just a toggle switch, on or off. Expand it, collapse it. Now remember that all of your dialog boxes are fully dockable, so if this gets in your way when you go to select, just grab it in the blue and give it a push and put it wherever you want it. All right, in the worksheet, select the range H22 through H44. 22. Be nice if I did what they told me to, huh? H22 through H44. Only the H is right here for jogging. All right, in the function arguments dialog box, expand it right there. You're going to check your range right here and make sure it's correct. If it wasn't, we just go and select again. Okay, now up to the top of page 147, click the OK button. And that's all you have to do. Get the median of his jogging. Okay, that's the median of his jogging. Copy cell G16, which is where we are right here, and paste the copied formula into the range H16 through J16. Okay, so we want to copy this formula from H16 through J16 and paste. Okay, there you go. Remember, you still have that dancing ant selection. Just press your escape key to make it disappear. All right, so you've done that part with the median, which is pretty simple. Go ahead and read those little couple of paragraphs right there on 147. And then we're going to move to the next portion, which is to calculate the minimum and maximum, which we call min and max, minutes of exercise. Step number 1, select cell G17. On the ribbon, we're going to go to your formulas a different way this time. On the ribbon, click the Formulas tab. See it right there? Step number 3. Click More Functions. Do you see it right there? We want statistical. And on statistical, they are in alphabetical order. So we're going to slide to the right, and we're going to use this slider bar, and we're going to go down to the M's, and we want min. Okay? Again, let's just step through that real quickly again. You were on your Home tab. You clicked on the Formula tab. You went to your Function Library group. You clicked More Functions, Statistical. They are in alphabetical order, and we want to use this slider bar to slide down to the M's, and we are selecting min. That opens your function arguments dialog box. Flip to page 148. Step number 5. Okay, we did that. Step number 6, with the insertion point in the number 1 box. Because people miss this all the time because they don't understand what a number 1 box is. Please make sure that you just read what the title on each box so you know exactly where they are. So in your number 1 box, we want the range H22 through H44. Okay, again, you can collapse that if you can't see. So we want we're doing the jogging again, through H44, right there. And we'll expand it and click OK. And it gave us the min value right there. And of course, we're going to want to copy that, right? All right. Move on to they're going to have us copy in a few minutes. Step 8. Select cell G18. They're going to have us copy the min and the max at the same time. All right, so we want to go back up to More Functions, Statistical, and this time we want max. Be careful, there's a max A and a max. Make sure you just get plain old max. Okay, we're going to drag that same range, which is H22 through H44. We're still working on the jogging. And click OK. Now, we are going to copy, okay, I don't like them still on my Home tab. We're going to copy G17 and 18. Okay, all the way across. And paste. And escape if you need to get rid of your dancing ants. And we're good. Oh, no, we need to put on our calculation cell style. All right, formula the range G14 through J18. So G14 through J, try that again, G14 through J18 with the calculation cell style. and deselect and save, and you are ready to go on to your next video.